This is it. This is officially the end of summer right now. Obviously, we know we are in autumn, but you see that the summer is practically over. Once even the floating water park is gone, the clouds are in the sky. This definitely feels already like the out of season weather. Plenty of curious people are just sitting down and watching how the floating water park is being deflated here on the Levante beach. Even so, don't be fooled. Even though all of this is over, all the typical water slides, etc., they're all going to be gone now. It doesn't mean that the beach is empty, and it doesn't mean specifically that there's not going to be any people out here in the area. As you can see, this is morning time in Benidorm. It's around 10:30 in the morning, and this is the atmosphere. Absolutely incredibly busy Levante Beach Promenade. This time we are on the second half of it, right next to the old town, and you can see the tremendous difference from one side of the beach to the other. Here we can see plenty of people. Someone's doing sports, others are just having a lovely walk, heading to some shops towards the beach. The beach is full. Look at this. All the front line is absolutely busy right now with tourists and some locals. People are even staying right here in the shade of the palm trees, which is where we can also see our favorite singers that are singing typical traditional Spanish songs as every single time outside of a peak summer season, which is when it's slightly better and more tolerable to stay outside on the sunshine. Usually you can see these groups, whether it's here on the Levante beach or on the Poniente beach, they're always here almost every single day. Very nice atmosphere, very inviting to stay here outside and enjoy people sing. Right nearby, we also have plenty of typical traditional bars that start to get busy by this time in the morning. Well, obviously, it's quite strange for us locals. Usually people don't go to bars unless it's past midday, but this is Benidorm town. This is a usual thing probably here in our city. You can only look at the Guinness bar, absolutely full. Whole entire terrace. People coming non-stop from the nearby streets towards the Levante beach. Plenty of bars are open. Some travelers still that are heading, even with luggages, probably either they depart right now or they just arrived and the hotel is not ready just yet. So first thing they do is to come here towards the beach. Ticket Town, also really busy. They have some nice coffee, tea selection, a nice, like more or less breakfast options that you're able to get. And people know it. It is a pleasant place on midday on the sunshine. Imagine, the sunshine is so nice. And it doesn't burn any longer. It is a very pleasant warmth that's coming from the sun. Absolutely different from what we have in summer here in Spain. And it's just cozy. It's pleasant to be outside. And this is why so many people came here. But the water is not as warm any longer as it used to be. Actually, even swimming pools for us are slightly too cold for the locals. For tourists, probably it's going to be all right. But the water temperature inside of the sea right now is of 25 degrees, which isn't bad. It's still very warm, but it's not the same as we used to have. And each day there is more and more clouds in the sky. It's not a daily thing, but it's more common to have slightly cloudy days right now in autumn. And we also should have some rain this upcoming week after the weekend, so we'll see how that goes. Usually they say, yes, it's going to be raining, and then it never does. So we are curious to see what's happening with the weather forecast this upcoming week. We are actually really surprised to see that amount of people. Look at this. Quite a lot of people out here everywhere. families, there's kids obviously too, those who are locals or those who are tourists traveling with kids still, even though there is a school year, although the vast majority of people that we can see here are adults. Look at that. Literally all of them are adults. The paid sunbeds are packed up with tourists. Wow, that's incredible. So many people out here on the beach. This, if not for the things that are being taken down, like the water park, if not for the clouds or slightly cooler temperatures, I would dare to say that this is still summer. If you would look at this, you would say, well, Anna's showing us some typical summer in Benidorm. Except that it's not. It's not summer any longer. It is autumn. And this is how vivid, how nice it actually is here right now. By the way, the water temperature we know already is going to be around 25 degrees, 25.6 to be exact. But the weather is going to be really warm. It's going to be up to 28 degrees still, even though next week we're entering technically October month already. It's going to be October, you guys. We cannot say any longer it's summer because it's going to be literally October month. And even so, beginning of October brings us plus 28 degrees. How awesome is that? This is why so many people say it's the best place. It's one of the best climates here. It's one of the best possible places on holidays right now here in Spain, with an exception of Canary Islands. However, honestly, we've been there and we would not switch our area with Canary Islands whatsoever. The climate is more different. There is very cold air. The ocean is very cold, so you cannot swim in there, just like inside of the swimming pools, and it doesn't make any sense. So honestly, as Benidorm, very few places here, at least on the peninsula. Balearic Islands also great, we'll love those. But there the weather is slightly different and it's already started to shift a little bit more. It is slightly up north, so there is a difference. And here with the microclimate, oh, it is so gorgeous to be outside. We still put sunscreen, by the way, on us. However, tourists already do not. We do it all the entire year. It's just we lower the SPFs, but we do it a whole entire year long, especially on the face and the arms. But it is not burning anymore. It is simply a pleasant sunny day in Benidorm. And this is how, apart from the Levante beach, the city center is looking like. It is quite vivid. It actually is. It is very vivid. There's plenty of people here. Some people are grabbing the lottery tickets. Many of those who are coming here on holidays, especially national tourists, they stop at the nearby lotteries and purchase the lottery for the Christmas. This is the most important lottery that we have in Spain, and it is a typical tradition. Grab a lottery ticket from each place where you're usually going, just as a reminder of the place where you've been, and maybe you will get lucky and get some prize. A lot of people get like 100 or 1,000 euros, and some are even more lucky and get the whole entire price to purchase a new house here in Spain. So you never know what might be happening. And this is why there's such a big queue always in the lottery places here in the area. Apart from that, all the shops are open. Plenty of people here about and around, having walks, enjoying, discovering the city, which is what people should do. This is the best time of the year. It's our favorite as well, simply because you can spend a whole entire day outside. Literally, you could stay outside without even coming back to the hotel, and it would be all right because it's not hot any longer. It is definitely not. Comparing with 40 degrees that we have in summer and even more during heat waves, this time of the year is perfect for you to enjoy. And I know quite a lot of our subscribers are coming right now on holidays here. Either it's with their mobile homes, with their caravans, with their dogs, pets in general, or towards the hotels, but many people are coming here to enjoy everything that this area has to offer. Some newer bakeries here nearby, Ooh, some ham and cheese, some lovely baked goodies, typical Spanish and international ones that you can get from here. And overall, all the shops are ready for the local visitors. Honestly, not as many tourists already spend a whole fortune inside of different types of shops simply because, well, tourists prioritize accommodation, some nice food, and then doing things that do not require as much of money as people think. For example, authentic, typical Spanish bars that do not cost a fortune to go there and grab some coffee. Free of charge walks around the area to discover the natural park, all the historical sites and places. Grab a typical touristic two-story bus like the red one, the big one, with an open rooftop, and discover Benidorm or Altea. Grab a public transport to go around these areas. Take a tram to visit Alicante. Now, all this doesn't require a whole load of money, but eventually you're still discovering the authentic part of all this region. This is what people are doing. People do not prioritize going shopping any longer when they are on holidays, which is bad for all these numerous businesses that have been working here for decades and decades. But hey, this is what it is. Tourism is changing. People are changing. They're prioritizing other things that I cannot say are actually bad. And by the way, there's the bus, the city sightseeing bus that I've told you just right now about. Many people are discovering Benidorm at this exact moment. Overall, really busy, gorgeous weather, sunshine. Will be with some clouds this upcoming week, but still perfect timing to arrive to Benidorm. Really, really busy and vivid, and still plenty of space on the Levante beach for you to enjoy your holidays in Benidorm, Costa Blanca. Let us know if this is your favorite season to go to Benidorm, or maybe you have any other ideas. We'll see you in a brand new video with news update this evening. Stay tuned and don't forget to subscribe.